How was your Easter?
Oh my god. I'm eating a lot of eggs, man. Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
Today, we get to train on this beautiful place.
So the whole idea, we're not going to stand like that, we're not going to stand like this, we're not going to be doing like that. So we always have to be pop, pop, huh? We always have to be dancing, okay? Let's go. Yeah, have a little bit, yeah. Yeah, good. You go. Yeah. Wonderful. There you go. Down, down, down. Beautiful. See, you don't stay here. When the boys come in, you come immediately here. You see the space. You see here? When I pass you, you see the space. But if you stay here, this is a defender, okay? You're gonna have to kick this. If it's like you're passing the ball to me, see? You cannot pass the ball here. The defender is still gonna hold it, okay? The defender is there. So you move in space, and you see, you open it. Boop.
When you're doing this exercise, you always have to understand that this is a defender.
Yes.
And you want to...
Exactly. This is like, you know, you imagine that there's a player close to you.
Yeah.
So in order to receive a ball from me,
so if you pass it to me,
you're going to have to, you know, for example, block this guy with your right foot.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's very difficult for him to get a ball for you. So you move like here, with this leg blocking the defender.
Yeah.
Move over here. It's the same as here, you see?
Yeah.
Here. Pop. Simple as that. Okay? If you, for example, if you do it this way, you see, you're going to have to come. No, that's not good. So you come, stop, and stop. You see? 1, 2, and stop. You see that? 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2. Immediately before the ball gets here, you're already on the ball. So you see? Do it. Yeah, very good. Not too hard. Serve yourself with the pass. Yes. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, hit it. Beautiful. There you go. Pump, pop. Yeah, this is and inside. Go. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. Yeah. When the ball comes, I will not stop it. I'm gonna lay it off somewhere there, and then you go one time. No.
It just wasn't good enough today. It just simply wasn't good enough. My shooting was way subpar, and it made me very frustrated in the training. You know, I recovered well, got my massage yesterday, been doing everything right, and today was absolutely shite with that shooting. But you have these trainings sometimes, it's just, I don't want to have them too often, that's for sure.
Don't move for the ball. Hold it. Move the ball. Yeah, where you are.
I'm just going to let these ones play, guys, but
That's right. Come on.
you could see, you know, even with these shots, I was trying to get some power on them, but it just didn't come off. The accuracy wasn't there. That was a shocking shot. I just pulled it wide like I did there. It wasn't good enough.
I will try to roll the ball in front. You run after it and you shoot.
You'll see with this one coming up now, we're doing a very much, you know, what you saw in yesterday's vlog, a Coutinho, a Dele Alli, a kind of very, you know, quick cut in and shoot style that I've been preaching, that I think I could do really well. You can see I've got a few kind of off, but for the most part, just, you know, if I'm taking 5, I got to get 3 or 4 in the top corner.
Good. Watch. Nice one. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. Oh. Beautiful. Like that, look. You're gonna have to run towards me and volley. Nick, go pepper, fire. One miss. Damn it, man. You can miss that. Come on.
5 out of 5. If I miss this, it's 100 push-ups.
So, you know, that happens. Shite happens. Shite things happen, but just gotta move on, lift my head up, and there's gonna be a lot of these finishing, shooting, passing kind of practices this week. So I have to make sure mentally that I'm gonna kill it the next few days. Through these vlogs, I'm gonna be showing you the power of practice. Today was a bad day, but you'll see how with practice, with time, with patience and consistency, that the shots and everything, the power, the accuracy, everything you'll see is going to go right up, and hopefully I'll be able to show this vlog tomorrow or the days after or next week, and you'll be like, Nick was right. So what I like to do every single week is just reflect. Simply sit down, reflect on the week. I think reflection and writing notes and keeping track of your performances and your feelings and stuff like that is one of the fastest ways to improve and be more efficient with your training. You have to be understanding, being self-aware of your thoughts and your inner dialogue, so you can be aware of where you're at in your head. You know, if there's anything that's gone wrong or something that's gone really positively, you have to understand, okay, why did it go so positively? Why am I playing so confidently? Is it because of the training I'm doing? Is it because on that Friday I got 5 shots in a row in the top corner? Is that the case? Or if you're playing negatively, if things are a bit down, is it because you haven't been talking to your coach a lot, or you haven't been training enough, or you haven't been resting or sleeping or eating enough? All these kind of things. You as a player need to understand and analyze yourself and be self-aware with yourself through doing reflections, through writing notes, all that kind of stuff. All you need is a pen and paper, or if you're an effective member, you can use the notes. In general, for me, these last 7 to 8 days, I have been recovering really well. So I've got, and again, I'm going to show it again in this video. How many times have I showed this foam roller already? Recovery sessions are, I think, one of the fastest ways that you recover. That's why it's called a recovery session. But using things like the foam roller and stuff is going to speed up the recovery, and I'm doing that pretty well at the moment. The other things I'm doing well is sleeping. So I'm trying to get the naps in. I'm trying to get that at least that 8.5 hours of sleep every night, so I'm well rested, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm just ready to go. And you know, I haven't been going out, I haven't been seeing friends, old friends that I have here. Man, I just got tunnel vision. But that being said, there's still room for improvement and optimization. One of the things about being an athlete is optimization. Where can I get that extra 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, 0.1%? Where can I get that kind of stuff? But I think there are a couple of things that I missed out on last week, which didn't enable me to give my full 100%. And these are the kind of things I want to touch upon now. I never want to look back on these 100 days and think, Nick, you didn't put enough effort there and there, and if you had done this differently, then maybe this would have... No, I don't want to have any of those thoughts or feelings or things going through my head. So, here are my 5 keys to success for the next 100 days. Ready? Number 1, I must always have a constant supply of fruits, pastries, and water on hand, which I can consume throughout the day. This is so my food and intake and energy levels are kept to a constant level. What I've been doing too much of is eating maybe 1 or 2 big meals, and that makes me drowsier or tired throughout the day. I don't want to have that. Number 2, within 1.5 hours of finishing a training, I must eat a meal. Yes, I haven't been doing this enough. Of course, I've been eating meals, but I haven't. Sometimes it's taken me 2-3 hours after a training session to have a meal, and that's way too long. Can't have that. Number 3. Within 3 to 4 hours of finishing a training session, I must take a nap. I must sleep for at least 15 minutes. This is because I always feel fresher after having a nap. I have more energy, I recover faster, I feel great, and by afternoon or evening time, I'm already raring to go for the next session. Number 4, I must do a recovery session every day I have a training. And that's up to me how much I do. Even 10 minutes is enough, but I gotta get some recovery going, some foam rolling going, something to prepare myself mentally and physically for the next day. And that's why recovery is so important. I missed doing recovery on one day and I just felt it the next day. I didn't feel as fresh as I was on the other days. So that's why it's so important for me. Number 5, I must have my head on the pillow, on this pillow, 8.5 hours before I'm scheduled to wake up, because I need to make sure that I get at least a full 8 hours of sleep. Now, here's the part that you guys will think is a bit weird, but I want to make sure that I do this. These are not just words, I want to do them. So I got this little piece of paper. I'm basically writing this. If I miss any of these, I have to do 100 push-ups for each thing that I missed. I'm writing this on a piece of paper here. And I'm gonna sign it. And this is gonna be valid for the next 100 days. If I miss out on doing any of these things, I have to do 100 push-ups. Of course, unless there's something that's gone wrong, got injured or something which, didn't allow me to do something. But that's under very exceptional circumstances. This is gonna hold me accountable. You guys have to keep promises to yourself. You have to promise yourself that you're gonna work your hardest every day, that you're gonna put everything in every day, that you're gonna recover good, that you're gonna train good, that you're gonna finish good, not like I did today, but you're gonna finish good the next days. You have to make a commitment and a promise to yourself you'll do that. Otherwise, you never will. And you can't let other people, you can't do this, guys. You can't let other people hold you accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable, guys. Alright? This comes down to you. When no one else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. When no one else is willing to put in the work, you have to put in the work yourself. This is what this 100 days is all about. And that's why, without further ado, day 9 is over.